The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, also known as The Conjuring 3, is an upcoming American supernatural horror film, directed by Michael Chavez, with a screenplay by David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick, from a story by Johnson McGoldrick and James Wan. The film will serve as a sequel to 2013's The Conjuring and 2016's The Conjuring 2, and as the 8th installment overall in the Conjuring universe franchise. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga will be reprising their roles as paranormal investigators and authors Ed and Lorraine Warren, with Sterling Gerrans, Julian Hilliard, and Ruairi O'Connor also starring. Wan and Peter Safran are returning to co-produce the project. The film is based on the trial of Arnie Cheyenne Johnson, a murder trial that took place in 1981 in Connecticut. Initial development for a third Conjuring film began in 2016, though Wan stated that he would not be directing another film in the series due to scheduling conflicts with other projects. Safran confirmed that the next film would not be a haunted house movie. By June 2017, it was officially announced that a third installment was in development, with David Leslie Johnson hired to write the screenplay. Michael Chavez was announced as the film's director, after previously directing The Curse of La Llorona. Scoob is an upcoming American computer-animated adventure comedy film produced by the Warner Animation Group and based on the ScoobyDoo franchise. The film is directed by Tony Servone from a screenplay by Adam Steichel, Jack Donaldson, Derek Elliott, and Matt Lieberman, and a story by Lieberman, Isle Podale, and Jonathan E. Stewart. It stars the voices of Frank Welker, Will Forte, Gina Rodriguez, Zac Efron, and Amanda Seyfried as the Scooby Gang, with Mark Wahlberg, Jason Isaacs, Kiersey Clemens, Ken Jeong, and Tracy Morgan as other classic Hanna-Barbera animated characters. It is a reboot of the Scooby-Doo film series, and is intended to be the first installment in a series of films set within a Hanna-Barbera shared cinematic universe. Plans for a new Scooby-Doo film began in June 2014, when Warner Bros. Announced that they would reboot the Scooby-Doo film series with an animated film. Servone were initially hired to direct the film in August 2015, with Dax Shepard being brought to co-direct it in September 2016. By October 2018, Shepard was no longer a part of the project. Much of the cast were hired in March 2019. Animation services were provided by Real FX Animation Studios. The Kingsman is an upcoming period action spy film directed, produced, and co-written by Matthew Vaughn, with Carl Gajdusek, from a story by Vaughn. It is a prequel to the Kingsman film series, which is loosely based on the comic book series Kingsman, created by Dave Gibbons and Mark Miller and published by Marvel's Icon Comics imprint. The film features an ensemble cast that includes Ralph Fiennes, Gemma Arterton, Rhys Ifans, Matthew Good, Tom Hollander, Harris Dickinson, Daniel Bruhl, Jimin Hoon Soo, and Charles Dance. The film is scheduled to be released on September 18, 2020. Cameron, who had stated in 2006 that he would like to make sequels to Avatar if it was successful, announced the first two in 2010 following the widespread success of the first film, with Avatar 2 aiming for a 2014 release. However, the subsequent addition of 3 more sequels, and the necessity to develop new technology in order to film performance capture scenes underwater, a feat never accomplished before, led to significant delays to allow the crew more time to work on the writing, pre-production, and visual effects. It is currently planned for a release on December 2021, with the following 3 sequels to be released, respectively, in December 2023, December 2025 and December 2027. Preliminary shooting for the film started in Manhattan Beach, California on August 15, 2017, followed by principal photography simultaneously with Avatar 3 in New Zealand on September 25, 2017. Performance capture filming wrapped in November 2018, while live-action filming began in April 2019. Venom, Let There Be Carnage is an upcoming American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics character Venom, produced by Columbia Pictures in association with Marvel, distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. It is intended to be the third film in the Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters and the sequel to Venom, 2018. The film is being directed by Andy Serkis from a screenplay by Kelly Marcel, and stars Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock Venom alongside Woody Harrelson, Michelle Williams, Reed Scott, and Naomi Harris. Plans for a sequel to Venom began during production on that film, with Harrelson cast to make a brief appearance as Cletus Cassidy at the end of Venom with the intention of him becoming the villain Carnage in the sequel. Work began in January 2019, with Hardy and Harrelson confirmed to return along with Marcel as writer. Serkis was hired that August. Filming took place at Leavesden Studios in England from November 2019 to February 2020. With additional filming in San Francisco in February. The title was announced in April 2020.